This is how you can code a dynamic help command for your Discord.js version 14 bot. Let's go ahead and get started. Keep in mind, I am using the /command package for this video. If you try to create the command as I do, it will not work if you don't have this package. If you would like to get this package, you can watch the video in the description below. Otherwise, just create a command as you would with your handler, and this will work perfectly fine. For me, I'm going to go to community. I'm going to do help.js. Alright, so I'm going to start off by doing const, and in here we can do /command builder equals require at discord.js/builders. We can do const embed builder action row builder button style, and we're going to equal this to require and discord.js. Then we can come down here and do module.exports equals, we can do data new /command builder, we can do .set name, we can call this help. We can do .set description. We can say this is the help command, just like this. We can go ahead and add a comma here, do async execute interaction client. We can open this up. Alright, so now this is the actual code that you would use in your command handler. So we're going to do our embed first, or both of our embeds first. So we can do const embed equals new embed builder. We're going to set a color, and we're going to do blue. We can set a title, and we can call this help center or something like that. We can set a description, and we can say help command guide, and then we can do .add fields. We can say name, and we'll do page 1. We can say value. We can set the value to help and resources, just like this, and we can set it to button 1, or we'll just say it's button 1. Then we can go ahead and copy this so we don't have to retype it. We can go ahead and paste it down here. We can change this to page 2. In here we can say community commands, and we'll change this to button 2, and then we can paste it one more time. Page 3 will say moderation commands and button 3. So you can add more, like if you have game commands, or like if your bot is an economy bot and you want to do different economy systems, you can add more fields if you would like. So we're going to make a new embed, but we're just going to go ahead and copy this one. We're going to go ahead and paste it down here, and we're going to do embed 2. This is going to be our page 2, so that's going to be community commands. So we can go ahead and say community commands. We can go ahead and delete the description. And then in here, we're just going to delete everything but 1, just like that. And we can say the name, we'll set this to help, and the value, we can say do help for the commands list and support. Now this is completely customizable. Again, if you have different community commands, or like if you have different commands in general, this is where you're going to put them. But I'm going to copy the add fields option. And I have the invites command, so /invites right here. These are my community ones. And we can change this to do invites, just like that. And then we can change this to get users invites. Then we can paste this one more time, and we can just do test. And then we can say to check if the bot is working, just like that. Alright, that's all the commands I have. You might have more. I have 3. So we can go down here, we can do set footer. We can say text, and we'll say community commands. Then we can do set timestamp, just like that. So we can go ahead and copy this, and I'm going to make my moderation now. I have a little bit more moderation commands, as you can see here, so we'll write them all in. So embed 3, just like that. We can change this to moderation commands, just like that. And I'm going to delete all of these just so that I do not have to do them again. So we can do clear warn, just like that. Members warnings. So again, you might have more commands. I have that amount. You also might have less commands. However many commands, you can just put that in. But yeah, so now we're going to go ahead and make our button. So we can do const button equals new action row builder. Then we can do .add components, open this up, new button builder. We can do .set custom ID, and we're going to set this to page 1. .set label, and we'll say page 1. Then we can do .set style, and we can say button style dot success, I guess. And we can add a comma, and we can go ahead and copy this and paste it down here. And in here, we're going to say page 2. Let's change this to page 2 as well, and we can copy it one more time, page 3. And then we can do page 3 in here as well. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and create our message collectors so we can actually get the button events. So we can do const message equals await interaction dot reply. In here we can do embed, and then we can do comma components, and then we can do button, just like that. Then we can do const collector equals await message dot create message component collector. Just like that. After you're done with that, we can go down here and we can do collector.on. We can do collect. We can do async I arrow function. Open this up. We can say if I.custom ID equals page 1. You can open this up and we can say if I.user.id is not equal to the interaction.user.id. We can open this up. Then we can go ahead and return awaits I.reply. We can say content. In here we can say only interaction.user.tag can use these buttons, just like that. And then we can do comma EPHEMERAL, true, just like that. We're going to go out of this if statement, still in the custom ID if statement, and we can do await I.update. We can say embed, comma components, and we can do button. We're going to use our first embed because this is page 1, which is the just normal page, the first page, the first embed that we did up here. All right, so then we can go ahead and copy this whole thing, and we're going to go ahead and paste it down here. And we're going to do page 2, and then we're going to go ahead and change this to embed 2, and then we're going to go ahead and copy it one more time, and we're going to paste it, and then we're going to do page 3, and we're going to do embed 3, just like that. Once you've gotten all of this here and the embeds and everything like that, we are actually done, so we can go ahead and restart the bot and test out this command. Alright, so over in the Discord server, we can just run our help command, just like that, and as you can see, it's going to give us our first embed. So that's going to be help center, help command guide, and it's going to say page 1, help and resources, with the button 1, and then it's going to say page 2, community commands, button 2, and page 3, moderation commands, button 3. So we can go ahead and try to click between them. If we just click page 1, it's going to update it, and it's just going to give us the page 1 embed. If we click page 2, just like this, it's going to give us our page 2, which is our community commands. If we go to page 3, it's going to give us our moderation commands, and we can go back and forth to any one that we want, just like this. And just to show you that this does work, if you send multiple help messages, we can do help again, and we can just click through this just like that, and we can even go back up here and click through this one as well, and these will all still work. One more thing that we can do is we can actually go ahead and click through the buttons on an alt account here, and as you can see, it's going to say only me can use these buttons, and it's not going to change. So if I click page 2, it's not going to go to page 2, just like that. But if I wanted to run this command, I can actually run this command for myself and click through this just like that. And if I were to go back onto this account, I'm not going to be able to use this, as you can see here. If this worked for you, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. If it didn't, go ahead and join the Discord server in the description below, and we'll be able to help you out. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video.